got for us, baby?
Let's get it. How about them Raiders?
What you guys saying that? I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but I have to say respect and bless up to my uncle Mike Davis from the Raiders. He passed away some months back, but I got to say respect. You know, you said Raiders have to show love to my uncle.
Well, yes, sir.
Big
yes,
Mike
sir.
Davis, number
Mike
36.
That's how we do it around here.
P, man. Mike Davis, man.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, so check it out. The Raiders played the Dolphins on Sunday just passed. We won 31-28 in overtime.
Yes.
So the game started out real ugly, right? First quarter, Derek Carr threw a pick. So it's pick six, what we call it, threw an interception. Dolphins went up, had us 14-0. Then we scored 14-2. It really felt like Miami was about to give us the business, about to give us our first loss of the season. But Derek Carr came through in the end and handled his business. I'm going to give you quick stats, let you know what happened. So Derek Carr had 26 completions on 43 attempts, threw for 2 touchdowns. He had 1 interception. He had 2 carries for -2 yards. So we say every week, Derek Carr is not no running quarterback.
Right.
But we still appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right, the Dolphins quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, he had 32 completions for 49 attempts, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Right, they had he did have 7 carries for 37 yards though. So he did that. Our running back, Peyton Barber, rushed for 111 yards on 23 carries. And Henry Ruggs, our running back, he didn't do much this game. He had 1 carry for 7 yards, but we still rolling with Mr. Ruggs. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This next game coming up, he's probably gonna be a beast. We play the LA Chargers next Monday, or this Monday coming up. Chargers are 2-1. We're 3-0. So let's see what's happening. And in some other good football news, the Super Bowl is in LA this year, and everyone's always talking about the halftime show.
Right.
So this show, we'll have Dr. Dre, Snoop, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem performing at the halftime show.
It's about to go.
It's about to go down, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a good halftime show.
Right.
It's gonna be crazy right now, man. That's crazy.
And real quick, the WNBA playoffs is going. Game 2. The series is tied 1-1. Las Vegas Aces lost last night to Phoenix Mercury, 117-91. And the Golden Knights are playing tonight against the Los Angeles Kings. Our record is 1-2. The Kings are 2-1. So let's go Golden Knights and let's go WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces. Let's get it.
Hey, Vegas out here. We putting sports on the map right now. You know,
doing it.
We got our sports teams out there. They doing their thing. You know, shout out to the Aces. Shout out to UNLV. Shout out to the Raiders. Shout out to all the high schools out here doing y'all thing, man. We appreciate y'all and what y'all doing out there, working hard to bring sports alive in Vegas. We've been needing a team for years, and now that we got one, we repping.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? We repping. NBA and baseball is next. Y'all know what's up.
Right.
But, you know, without further ado, we gonna get into this interview I've been anticipating all week, man. I'm like, man.
Anticipating all year.
I'm like, man. So
Patiently waiting.
I don't even know how to even describe this moment right now. I'm like, this guy right here, in my youth, childhood, high school years, this dude was the soundtrack to my high school years.
Indeed.
I'm talking about you couldn't go nowhere without hearing this guy. I'm like, you couldn't turn on the TV and you wouldn't miss him. I'm like, he was everywhere. He was on every major platform, did things that I probably couldn't even name them all because we'd be here till next week.
Indeed.
Trying to name all the things that he's done in this industry.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I'm like, definitely somebody I respect as an MC. I respect as an artist. I recently got to hang out with him at his video shoot and showed love immediately. Genuine person, down to earth. I'm like one of the coolest individuals I could ever meet in my life, man. And I just like to welcome him to the Fifth Element podcast in this stage right now so he can get out here and tell y'all what he's been up to. Without further ado, my man, 100 grand, COOLIO! Yo, salute, blessings.
In the building.
That was a hell of an introduction right there. I'm about to bring you on the road.
I got
Bring
you.
me out on stage.
Look, I got you. Not a problem.
Man.
Get the party going.
Right.
Straight up.
Man,
Straight
oh,
up.
man.
Hey, the video was
The
hot.
video was amazing.
I'm telling you,
Man.
this and it choked me up a little bit. I ain't gonna front because the streets showed up for it, brother, man. Like they showed out. Like
Yeah, they
they
did.
showed up and showed out. I was not. I mean, you know, I know they love me. I know I still got love in the streets, but
Yeah.
I'm not from Vegas. I live in Vegas.
Hey, man, we love
But
you out
I've
here,
been
man.
here for
We rock with you.
for over 10 years though.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
I have got to touch a lot of people since I've been here. So
Right.
yeah, but that shit was beautiful, man. That was a beautiful thing.
It was, man.
That made me happy.
And it's crazy because a lot of people that stay in Vegas right now, they showed out as well. You know, they came, Corrupt came through.
All the homies came out.
Yeah,
All the homies.
BG Knockout, the Dove Shack, Tash from the Alcoholics.
Yeah.
You know,
Cool as a fan.
it was crazy. It was just an epic moment right there.
Yeah, that
I'm
shit
like,
was fun.
and Chill hit me up today from CMW. You know, he hit me up earlier today because we gonna be tapping in with him a little later.
I thought he was gonna come through today, actually.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
I talked about it.
Oh, I didn't know he was coming through today,
Yeah,
or that he was. I told him we tap in with him at a later date. So
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
cool.
if we had discussed it, you know, he can come back up.
Got to get him and
come
8 in
back.
here.
Yeah,
I ain't
absolutely.
seen 8 in a long time.
Man,
I don't even-
Absolutely.
That'd be crazy.
I was just banging that 8 and Spice one earlier.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was just saying that at the video shoot, like it was like some of the coolest shit that I've ever done because like, I mean, I am originally from Jersey and I was listening to It Takes a Thief, dreaming about shit like that. So it was like literally a dream come true for me to be on the set and to be out there with y'all. It was mind blowing.
Man, it's crazy.
I'm still feeling the love.
Thank you. I
It was
appreciate
so
that.
fucking dope.
Shit.
So I know your last album that you came out with was like in 2019. The one, at least that's what I seen. The last album that you
Maybe.
that
It
was
might
listed.
have been earlier. It might have been a little longer ago than
A
that.
little longer. Okay.
But you know, I've been putting out.
Right.
But I was signed to an Italian record label for like 7 years. At the time.
Oh shit.
Oh
word?
damn.
Yeah. So
That's
I was in Europe for like, man, almost pretty much exclusively for 10 years. I barely was home.
Right.
You know. So I wasn't releasing music in the United States because, you know, the radio situation in America. I mean, you know,
Right.
I ain't gonna tell nobody, but you know, payola. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
Say
shit's
less,
illegal,
huh?
but I mean, it is what it
It
is.
is illegal.
And I'm, you know, it costs over $1 million to break a single now.
Damn.
Yeah, it really does. So that's why a lot of these young artists, they don't have a chance of a snowball in hell, brother, to really get on the radio.
Wow.
Unless somebody behind them got some money.
Right.
And I just personally, I refuse to pay that. I'm not doing that shit.
Understood.
The fuck out of here, man. I'm not giving no motherfuckers no. Man, come on, man.
You know,
that's crazy.
Because it ain't supposed to be like that. But
Right.
that's the reason why you hear so much bullshit on the radio.
Right.
Because you could if you got $1 million or more, you can put some they'll play your bullshit all day long.
Yeah.
Right. And
They'll put your bullshit in full rotation.
All you need is an investor
Exactly.
or a lot of money,
Yeah. So
not talent.
now y'all know why that y'all hear so much bullshit on the radio.
Right.
And, you know, it's because things just have changed so drastically. Everybody is taking money under the table.
Right.
Motherfuckers is, getting their daughter's tuition paid at the private school. And,
Yep.
motherfuckers getting season tickets to the Raiders or, season tickets to the Rams.
Right.
And season tickets to the Giants and, other major cities, Atlanta.
That's okay.
Not the Hawks, the Falcons, all that shit.
Right.
And all that shit is real, bro. I remember, I ain't gonna say no name. I really ain't gonna say this name, but I bought a motherfucker some rims one time. What? I bought a motherfucker some rims. Motherfucker wanted some rims for his car, and he was like, Coolio, man, I need the rims. I was like, okay, I bought him some rims, and he started playing my shit.
What the?
Like, yo, some real shit, bro.
That's so crazy. That don't even sound right. I'm like, some rims to get your music played. And then, Cash Money came out, and it was between Cash Money, Puffy, and Jigga. Right.
It was a rap, bro. It was a rap. They even when they wasn't putting records out, they was still paying every month.
Damn.
They just had motherfuckers on retainer just paying them so that when they shit come out, they should instantly get paid. And once it went to that, that's why for those, what was it, like 3 years, 4 years, Cash Money just on radio.
Mm-hmm.
They own radio. You didn't hear that, and that's why Drake on radio right now.
Right. And shit, they still on the radio.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Drake, Nicki, Wayne still.
Shit crazy.
So the artist becomes not just an artist, but a machine with all these people and investors and backers and
And so that's why unless it's on a old school station, you don't hear your older artists anymore.
Right.
You don't hear them on the radio anymore because they don't have that kind of machine.
Right.
And any smart cat, that's over 40 and still spitting and putting out records, if they smart, they will never spend $1 million or even $100,000 out their pocket.
Absolutely.
to get no shit played on the radio because
right.
Shit, this ain't none of this shit promised, bro. This shit could be this shit could be over tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel blessed to still be able to, I'm 58 years old, bro. I'm writing like a fucking 20-something year old right now.
You damn sure is.
And you killing
it.
I'm feeling myself right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though, but I had a few years where I got discouraged, bro. I was like, what am I still doing this shit for?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, motherfuckers ain't nobody hearing it.
Right.
And then I realized, okay, well you doing it for the reason that you used to do.
Right.
Because you're doing it for yourself. You do it because you like to do it.
Exactly.
And then, that's still but after you get a taste,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You after you get that taste, man, it becomes like a drug. Like you want to hear yourself on the radio. You want to be, you want to be back at that the way you were in your prime.
Right.
So, it can be discouraging, and that's why a lot of cats that you have to understand. This music business ain't for everybody, bro. It drives motherfuckers insane. And so I know a lot of motherfuckers that's super talented, some of the best MCs you ever heard, but they crazy as fuck, bro, because they never got a chance. They never got their chance, bro, and they can't deal with it, and so they into all kind of shit.
See, and that's crazy because you dropping some game on us right now because this is the things that people who's trying to break into the industry, they don't know these things. They don't know about the amount it costs for a record to break. All they see is putting out a record. They homeboys like it. They try to push it and get it known in the city, and they think they're about to blow up. But they don't know about this whole machine that has to happen for it to go everywhere.
Right. Just because you got your city popping don't mean you got to. You definitely don't have the country popping unless you got your paper. If you ain't got your radio reps well in pocket, and you're not dishing out that money, man. And like today. You know what? I'm gonna take that shit back. $1 million might not get it. You might need $1 million just for the West Coast,
right?
Or you might need $1 million just for the Midwest
right.
and the East. You know what I'm saying? It's become what it is, and all the radio stations is owned pretty much by two companies,
right?
Yeah.
Clear Channel and Radio One.
That's
and Radio One, what they got 10 stations or some shit like that,
right?
And Clear Channel got the rest. So when you create when you create when the dynamic becomes like that, and somebody has a monopoly,
right?
It's actually not good for the culture.
It's definitely
it's not good for the culture.
It ain't good for
terrible
music,
for the
period.
culture. Nah,
right?
Yeah.
But I was doing this thing was online and I was on Facebook, and I know people don't even fuck with Facebook no more. But this was like, this was like,
My old ass.
but this was like, this was like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, right? And motherfuckers was talking shit, mumble rappers this, mumble that, talking about the youngsters,
Right.
And this one fool, he got loud. You know, people started typing in caps. He started typing in all caps. He said, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!" He said, "Leave these youngsters alone. Your mama didn't like your music. Your mama didn't like her music.
That's right.
You don't like your kids' music, and your kids ain't gonna like their kids' music. And that's how it's always been. That's how it's always gonna be. This is these kids' music. If this they shit, they like it. Let them like it."
Thank you.
And then he paused. And remember this. Yeah, they crazy. Hey, they sound crazy too. A lot of them sound crazy. They sound like they on crack or something. They sound like crack babies. He said, but remember this. Y'all motherfuckers was the ones selling their mama's crack.
For real.
And when he said that shit, I said, oh, shit.
Hey, he tapped in.
I said, ooh. From that day on, I never had nothing to say about these youngsters' music no more.
Hey, because
I don't got nothing to say.
He gave some game up. He
I
was
ain't
like,
got, I ain't got nothing, because that's some real, that was a real fucking statement he made, bro. I was like, shit.
They
this
crazy,
shit's
but
true.
they they're our kids. You know what I mean? They're our kids at the end of the day, and it's just taste change.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you got to be open-minded. I just feel like it's important to be open-minded about, good music and what good music is.
Some of them are ultra talented, bro.
Yeah.
They are really talented. They don't even really know how talented they are. I think one of the things that's hurting hip hop right now is this. A lot of these cats are doing they're everything. They do their own music. Mm-hmm. They write everything. They do their own music. They do everything.
Videos.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of times they shit sound the same. You can't, sometimes I listen to the radio, bro, and I hear, or I'll be in a club and I hear 5 records. And I be like,
you couldn't tell who was who.
I don't know who's who because they all sound the same.
Yeah.
But it's funny you say that, because I was just having a conversation with Kai about a writing team,
right,
and a team when you're putting together a record.
Right.
When you're putting together a record, and the reason why Drake comes out with music and it sounds the way it is, because he has a whole machine of guys around him that's working, pouring into him.
I don't know if this is true. I heard that T.I. had the same thing. That he had Grant Hustle had a whole writing team that they sat down and they wrote all this shit. Now I don't know if that's true. But listen, his motherfucking records is so quality that it sound like it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, if you take a look at the great artists in the world that's ever been great artists, they all had a team. I'm like, Michael Jackson didn't do them songs by himself.
No,
he was the man, but I'm like, they had a team.
Yeah.
And I'm like, people want to do everything themselves because they want to say, I did this, I did the production, I did the writing, I did this. I'm like, yeah, you did all of that, but you can only come up with so many ideas yourself.
Yeah, I can be I'm a witness to that shit, because I'm gonna tell you, it was certain cats back in the day that I always made sure they was in the studio when I was working, because not because they was writing me anything or anything like that, but I could bounce ideas off of them, and I knew that they was gonna give me a honest opinion.
Right.
They was gonna tell me if the shit was weak or if the shit was good.
Right.
Or they was gonna say you should say this, or you should do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I could trust them to come up with something good. And that was how it used to work back then. Because during our day, bro, you fuck around, let somebody find out you had a ghostwriter.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
You be up out of here so quick, motherfuckers are letting
your reputation is ruined.
But
at
I'm not saying like ghostwriting, but I'm talking about like when you got a team, you like, okay, he might come up with the melody for the hook and top line the hook for you, but you might put the words in the hook, but without him coming up with that melody for that hook, you didn't come up with that hook on your own. You had to have somebody, you got to have people pouring into the project. It's a collective. And that's why I was getting at. I was like, a lot of people take that solo road. I got to do everything myself. Like, I did it all. I'm like, why? I'm like, you got friends. You got people who know music. And it feels good to hear you say like you brought people in there and they was bouncing ideas off you and y'all was creating these quality records.
I had Billy Boy. I had the 40 Thieves.
See,
that's right.
I had. Do y'all know Tommy Cole? Volume 10's wife. Tommy Cole, bro. She live here in Vegas. She actually, bro. Volume 10 wife got 2 masters.
Damn.
So shout out to Volume 10 right now.
Right.
Volume 10 wife got 2 masters, bro. And she used to, but I used to manage her. She used to be one of my artists.
Right.
And she was around. So I had a, and then I had my whole crowbar kids that I had, all the artists I signed.
Right.
They would pop through the studio. I had Ruckus.
Right.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing and a positive thing, man. But it's funny how like not many of those people's around anymore. Like,
right. And you know what's been going crazy right now. My son can attest to this. Bug over there. He's like, y'all bringing Coolio up today? He's like, I gotta meet him. He's like, Gangsta's Paradise is all over TikTok.
Yo, see? OT,
I heard about that.
Glad you said something. Hey, OG, my name is DJ Seb. I'm 16 years old, and coming from a 16-year-old,
I know you are. I know you are, bro.
Coming from a 16-year-old, I was just Gangsta's Paradise, bro. Your song is going live on TikTok. I'm just letting you know. Your song is wide on TikTok.
How can I get money off that?
Right, I can recoup.
Make you a TikTok.
I'm just letting you know.
TikTok
Bro,
with your own
you
song.
didn't make your TikTok and say I'm the creator of that song,
Yep.
bro.
And it's going up.
It'll go viral.
It's gonna go viral.
It's going up. Trust me, it's going up.
Viral. You're on a
It's going up.
Gangsta's Paradise has 765 million views on
I know you told me
Hold on. Did y'all hear that? Say it again, Bug. Say it again.
Gangsta's Paradise on YouTube has 765
Million, baby. Million, baby.
Million.
That's almost a billion.
Zulu, man.
I was gonna say, even if 1%, 10% of the people that just like watch your TikTok, I mean, come on.
Yeah, you out of the stratosphere.
You do the math.
We'll see because I'm gonna put this new record out. I'm gonna drop about 5 singles before I drop the record though.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna rush the record. I'm gonna put out quite a few singles. And then I'm shooting a video for every song on the album.
Nice, baby.
Dope.
So
Hey, so speaking of Gangsta's Paradise, how did you come up with that?
Yes.
Because this song is like it's etched in history.
It is.
just like this.
OC is reading my
It's I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a motherfucker running around right now that took this real story of Gangsta Paradise and put himself into the dynamic as if, man, it's some crazy shit, bro.
What?
It's some crazy shit, bro.
What in the world?
It's some crazy shit. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna tell you this story. It was just like
The
this.
real.
I went to my manager's name was Paul Stewart at the time,
Right.
DJP.
Yep.
I went to his. He had a house off of I think it was off of Sunset and some, but it was in a little nice. It was a nice area.
Right.
And I pull up, and it was somebody next door to them. They had a 4-door Bel Air. You know, the Bel Air looks like it looks like an Impala. It was a '65 Bel Air. And I was like, damn, they want to sell that. So anyway, I was coming to pick up a check. It was one of the fattest checks I had picked up to that time. It was I picked up a check for like 17 racks.
Damn.
I went to pick up a check, and so I went in, I signed for it, and then as I was walking out, I walked past the studio. He always had a studio in house, and he used to have like maybe 1 or 2 producers, living at his spot.
Right.
So he could get some good music because DJP broke Farside. He got Farside their first deal. He got Montel Jordan his first deal. He got Warren G his first deal. He got me my first deal.
Damn.
He got QD3 his first production deal.
Damn.
Like quite a few cats, bro. He helped out a lot of people.
It's crazy.
So he just always had shit constantly going on.
Right.
I walked past and this is some crazy shit. I'm a Stevie Wonder fan.
Right.
My first album I bought was the album with Superwoman on it.
Okay.
Yep.
But I had never heard Pastime Paradise.
You had never heard Pastime
I had
Paradise?
never heard Pastime Paradise.
Wow.
back then.
And we had the album at my house.
Right.
But for some reason, I never
like
registered that song anyway. So
right.
I walk past the studio and I hear the beat playing, and I hear LV working on the hook. He ain't got it all worked out yet.
Right.
He working on it. And I popped in the studio, and the dude, the producer name was Doug Rashid. I said, hey, that shit's dope.
Right.
I said, who shit is this? He said, oh, it's just something I'm working on. I said, it's mine.
Just like that.
Hey, just like that. Just like that.
Just like that. And that's what happened. And I said, he said, all right. I said, start it over. He started over. I said, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. I was like, oh shit. and I sat down and I started writing. And this is the crazy shit about Gangsta Paradise. I never picked up the pen.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I wrote Gangsta Paradise like I already knew it.
Damn.
Whoa.
Wow.
Bro, I wrote it like this.
It just came. It came to you.
That's crazy.
Not one time did I go.
Right, yeah, you know how you said
Cross
that.
out the line and write something on top of it.
I wrote that shit all the way out, bro.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
That shit was so
came
now
from your soul.
So now because of that, this is what I'll say now. This is I've changed the whole way. I didn't write Gangsta Paradise. Gangsta Paradise wrote me.
It is.
Gangsta Paradise was its own entity,
Right.
that was in the biosphere, searching for a vessel through which it could come through.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And it chose me.
Whoa.
There it is.
And that's what it was.
We
So-
just
so-
got metaphysical on the
I
Fifth
wanna-
Element podcast.
I want
y'all.
to ask you this. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Did the movie come first or the record come first?
They came at the movie was already shot and being tested.
Okay.
And I wrote Gangsta Paradise. I knew nothing about the movie.
Right.
So we had a meeting with Kathy Green, who used to do acquisitions for Disney at that time. That's Dangerous Minds is a Disney movie.
Right.
So she was doing acquisitions for them, and she wanted to hear some of my shit. So we went and played her about 3 or 4 songs, and then we played her Gangsta Paradise. She was like, oh my God. Play it again.
Right.
Play it again. Oh, I know exactly what I need this for. And she said, there's a Michelle Pfeiffer movie. It hasn't been testing well, and we think that the reason it being is because it doesn't have any dynamic music to drive it and create to create the
buzz,
emotion.
Oh, the emotion.
To create the emotional feel for it. And she said, this song is perfect.
It is.
So she said, I want it.
Nice.
I said, I already know I want it. And she said, okay, well, just Paul, and then so we left. We got in the car. I said, nigga, tell her I want 100,000. Because nobody. That was at that moment.
Right.
That was the highest anybody ever got for a soundtrack for one
Ooh.
song.
Wow.
Yeah.
For one song.
For one song. I got 100. Now let me tell you how motherfucking cool I am though. Right. I gave LV 25,000.
Dope.
I gave Doug Rashid 25,000.
Dope.
But I still had to pay the lawyer.
Yep.
I had to pay my manager.
Right.
I still had to pay everybody. So I probably ended up with about 35
Damn.
off of that.
That's
I didn't have to
shit.
do that shit.
You
I
did.
could have gave them niggas 5 racks each.
Right.
And would have been, you know what I mean?
And they would have been cool with that.
Right.
Right, but
Song's
you
still going.
made sure you took care of your people.
Exactly.
But that's why people still rock with you.
Exactly.
That's why the love came out to the
That's why the streets was there.
to the video shoot. That's why the love came out because they know you rock. They rock with you.
That
Right.
video shoot, I saw it on Dr. Ray,
Right, where
I
was you
saw
at?
it, man. I was like,
Where was you at?
bro, I was in class. I was in school, bro. I was
okay.
studying, bro.
Well, that's a good place to
studying,
be.
bro. But
You're right. Pass for that.
as soon
It's all
as I done studying, I had a notification that said I got an A in U.S. history. I was like, 96.82. Let's go.
That's right. That's
And
right.
then,
That's right.
as soon as I saw on Instagram, boom, Ray Sun posted the video shoot, and I was like, oh!
Right.
Man.
It's so live.
I got 2 blessings, baby.
Yeah.
You know what?
Bro.
You know,
It was
and I'm
a
gonna tell you,
blessing for real.
I'm having problems with as far as dealing with the new dynamic of music. It's my social media game suck, bro. I don't post enough.
Hold on.
I'm not active enough on social media, bro, and it's hurting me.
Right.
It really
OG.
is, and I'm
OG.
trying to step my game up, but
You need a young boy.
You got. Hey, bro. I got you.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Help you with your profile.
how much that's gonna cost me?
You know what?
Talk to us.
It's negotiable.
Long as it's reasonable.
Right.
We'll talk about that afterwards.
That's right. Discuss that on camera.
Hey,
Just know
so
what's
Coolio, you keep a lot of you keep all the negativity out your raps. You know what I'm saying? Is that a
No, that's not true because
That's not
I talk about bullshit.
oh?
I talk about bullshit. I talk about pussy. I talk about
That's not negative though. That ain't negative.
No, I talk about.
What's negative about pussy?
Yeah, that's negative.
Not a damn thing if it's good.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't really. The thing I don't really do
Yeah.
is I don't put myself in where I say I rap about shit that I haven't done or that I didn't do.
Right.
I'll say they
Right.
or
Right.
he.
Right.
I use a third. I don't do it in third person. I do it in
Right.
in
Second person.
Second person.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Because it's not me. That I'm a lot of times when I'm talking about certain things, you'll know I'm not talking about myself.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I mean I've done a lot. Listen. I'm bona fide, qualified,
You knocking on that wood.
signified,
Sir,
the whole shit.
The whole thing.
Hell
And-
yeah.
All of the
The
things.
whole thing.
and motherfuckers know.
Right.
I'm really in these streets. I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody fuck with me. Motherfuckers respect me. I respect them.
Right.
I don't floss on niggas.
Right.
You know, I don't try to. I don't do none of that shit. I treat people how I want to be treated.
Right.
And I think that's been the best thing that I've ever done in my life, especially being that I ended up having the career that I had, and because of that, I've been able to sustain myself and make a living off doing this shit for the last fucking 30-something years.
Easy. Right.
So it's because I treat people the way I want to be treated that I always, my relationships that I have with people and that I've worked with in the past, and it's normally good. You know, you got There's gonna be a few motherfuckers that just don't like you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Ain't shit you can do about that. But
Haters gonna hate.
But let me tell you something. This is what you got to remember. 50% of the people gonna like you. 50% gonna not like you. The 50% that don't like you, guess what? They don't exist.
Facts.
They don't exist.
Facts.
They don't exist in your world. So
That's psychology.
so it don't even matter. They not even they're not even there. So
Yep.
because everybody got haters.
Hey.
Man,
And they say if you ain't got haters, then you ain't doing nothing right.
doing your job.
I ain't grew up like that.
Haters gonna hate.
I don't want nobody hating me.
Right.
That's fact.
I don't want to have no haters. I hate having haters.
Me
Right.
too.
I really do. I want everybody to love me, but fuck it, they not. So
Right.
guess what? I don't love your motherfucking ass. either.
Yeah, it is.
Talk
It
your
is.
shit, OG.
Straight late.
You don't exist.
But it's been a good ride, bro. And I had a period where, like I said, I wasn't writing, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna make another record. You know, I had done some features here and there with some obscure cats, some people that you would never even
Right.
care about or whatever. I did do a feature with these. I did a feature with these cats out of London, though. I mean, not London. Excuse me. Take that back. Damn, I'm glad. I hope they didn't hear that. With some cats out of Dublin, Ireland. They call Versatile,
Nice.
Dublin and Dublin.
and they the first. They are the very first Irish hip hop supergroup.
Oh.
Wow.
The two producer Evan Candy,
Oh.
Eskimo Supreme, and Casper Walsh.
Hey, I'm about to look them up right now.
And
I was about to say.
and all three of them white as snow.
Yeah, I'm about to look
But
them
they
up.
got a swag, and they be talking like Ireland ain't what a lot of people think. Ireland is
gangsta.
Ireland's gangsters.
Out there, they don't play.
But it's all straight white people.
Yeah, right.
And but these motherfuckers is. I mean, I went to we shot the video in their projects.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it was some cool shit.
Yeah, I'm about to tap into that soon as I get a chance. I'm about to look that one up.
They sold out the 3 Arena in Dublin. They sold that shit out in 30 minutes.
Damn.
36,000.
Was that on the strength of your name also?
No.
Okay.
I was a surprise guest.
Oh shit.
They had this little house on the stage, like a little. It was like supposed to be like a bodega or like a little store that's in their neighborhood, and they turned the song on, and I walked out.
Nice.
I said, "Yo, cuz." I said, "Yo, cuz." West End and Compton on the track.
Ooh.
What the fuck's up with that? And then the song started. So it was some cool shit.
Wow.
But yeah, we got well over 1 million views on that. It's kind of cool.
Right.
So how did that song come about with the one for the video show with you and Chill?
Chill. Chill just said, "Hey, Coolio, I got something for you."
Right.
I said, "All right, man, where's that?" So it was like a month went by, and then one day, just out the blue, Wino sent me this track.
Right.
I put it on. I was like, I called him back. I said, "What's that?" He said, that's the track that Chill sent you. I said, "Oh shit."
Right.
I said, "All right, I'm gonna write that shit. So I took a couple days, listened to it, and then I wrote it. Because I wrote something else first. And I was like, nah, that's not what I really want to say. I don't want to say, because I had wrote my verse along the same lines of his.
Okay.
Where I was talking about the same. I was like, nah, I gotta write something different. My verse gotta be different from his.
Right.
To make the song interesting. So
right.
Actually, that verse was part of a verse that I had the song. It was called Ready.
Right.
Y'all ain't ready. That's what it.
Oh, okay.
The song was called Ready.
Yep.
And I had recorded the song. Me and Wino had recorded the song about probably like 4 years ago. That's when Wino had the studio with what's her way from the Bay? What's his name? Jay Diggs. He had the studio with Jay Diggs.
Yeah, shout out.
And something happened up there. Wino's hard drive got confiscated by the police.
Damn.
He never got his hard drive back, and the song was on there.
Right.
And for the life of me, bro, because I freestyled the whole shit.
Right.
Oh shit.
I freestyled the whole shit, so I couldn't remember nothing. I was like, fuck, it was a good ass song.
Damn.
So the only part I could remember was a little bit of what y'all heard on that verse.
Right.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna use that. So I used part of it, and I put the rest in and shit, you know.
Hey, that verse was fire too, man.
Hey, we was out there like
we was out there gigging. We was like,
what?
Yo, Coolio out here.
It's real West Coasting out here.
When is the project gonna drop in full?
I'm probably gonna drop the first single like January, February. I ain't gonna drop shit. I ain't gonna drop nothing this year.
Okay.
I might do a little sneak out something else.
Right.
That song though, I won't drop that till next year. And then I just did a song with Jay Chris. You know Jay Chris is?
Yeah.
I did a song with Jay Chris. He rapping in Spanish.
Ooh.
Bro, his flow, his Spanish flow, that shit is exciting, bro. that shit is exciting me, bro. And so we about to finish up that video for that. I might drop that before the end of the year. I might drop that.
But that's what the social media's for. You can give people them snippets. You keep giving it to them, keep drawing them in. That way when that social media hit, wow, when you drop the single, everybody been waiting on it. Right. It gives you that build up. You know, so yeah. The social media definitely, you gotta definitely get on that. Definitely get on that. We definitely want to see more from you like that.
Man, I be trying, man, but I be trying, but I just I don't want. First of all, I ain't never finna be posting and telling motherfuckers where I'm at every day.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah,
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that.
But you know, I think I'm gonna come up with a little. I had this thing I was doing called "That Shit Ain't Cool."
Yep, that's it.
What? Oh, nah. See, she get me right.
What she say?
She said, I'm cool on that. That's what it was called. I asked her, no, I was doing a call, I'm cool on that. And I would say, like for instance. So now, did y'all know that they talking all this shit about COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you know that 1.5 million people died from tuberculosis last year?
Damn, no. Damn, no.
Did you know that?
Nope.
No, I don't.
Do you know that tuberculosis is one of the most fucking contagious diseases on the planet?
It is, and it's a lung disease too, so it definitely messes you up.
So, said that 1.5 million. How many people died from COVID last year?
Hundreds of thousands.
Somebody looked that up.
A grip.
I don't know.
But I bet you it wasn't 1.5 million.
Yeah, I don't know.
1.5 million died. 1.5 million people died from tuberculosis last year.
Right.
That's crazy.
Last year, but guess what? How come it ain't no motherfucking tuberculosis epidemic?
Pandemic.
Fucking pandemic.
Right,
This is
right.
some bullshit, bro.
Man,
Let me tell y'all something. Don't be fooled. It's a money grab. It's a money grab and a power pull and a fucking social experiment. That's exactly what it is. And I know there's some motherfuckers out there right now that's hating me right now.
You know they is.
Yeah, they gonna be in the comments.
They think I'm full of shit, but I don't care. Listen, I've always been about telling the truth.
Right.
And you know, my motherfucking big ass mouth got me in trouble because I be talking about shit I don't got no business talking about. I be talking about shit that could get a nigga. Oh,
You know, you speak from your heart.
But listen,
you're the kind of person that speak from your heart.
No, that's not really what it is. I'm usually calculated.
Right.
But I'm passionate about teaching my people shit.
Right.
And make sure my people is aware of the truth.
Absolutely.
And that shit gets me in trouble sometimes. But I have no choice.
Right.
Because I'm a fucking teacher. That's what I do.
Right.
I can't not tell the people what's going on. For instance, any of y'all hip to Dan Calloway?
Dan Calloway.
If you're not hip to Dan Calloway, I implore you to get hip to Dan Calloway.
I'm about to tap into that.
You gotta get hip to Dan Calloway, brother.
Yo,
Dan Calloway.
Yeah,
I'm just here to make you think.com.
Dan Calloway.
Bruh, when Dan Calloway gonna change your life, brother. I promise you. Dan Calloway is one of the most important black men in America right now. Dan Calloway need to be protected. He need to be surrounded by his people and protected. Because I'm surprised he's still alive.
Like that?
Yeah,
I'm surprised he's still alive. He you know, if you've been told a bunch of, bro, just imagine this. Imagine that everything about who you are, where you from, and what you think about yourself as a black man, you found out that everything that about you was told to you in reverse.
That's crazy.
Imagine that shit.
That's. I don't even know how to even think about that. Like,
it's not too hard to imagine.
Listen, well, that's what's happened, bro. Our history has been told to us in reverse, bro. And we are not who we think we are. First of all, I'll tell you one thing. We really fucked up was in the 80s when they changed us to African Americans. Bro, we are not African Americans, bro. We are Native Americans. When the Europeans came here, we was already here.
Indeed.
Fully populated from the East Coast to the West Coast. Every part of the land, it was people. We are indigenous, bro. The North American continent was originally called Turtle Island.
Turtle Island.
And we are the copper-colored indigenous Niji of Turtle Island. That's who we truly are. We are not African American. And the reason why I know this shit is true, because it's fucking documented. All this shit can be found in the National Archives of the United States, Spain, England, and France.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
They knew we was here.
You just gave me a homework assignment.
They knew we was here, bro.
Like, man.
And if you don't, you don't have to believe me.
Right.
You could do the work, because Dan Calloway tell you. He say, listen, I'm just here to make you think. You don't have to believe me. Go do the work for yourself.
Research.
Go do the hard. See, motherfuckers got Google and they believe Google.
Right.
Google be lying to y'all, bruh.
See?
Hey, listen, everybody out there, don't fucking depend on Google to tell you everything.
Man. Dang.
Like, just maybe actually how to spell something. And remember, listen to what I just said, to spell something.
Right. Just to spell something.
Dispel something.
Oh, dispel something.
Yeah, I picked up on
Listen,
that.
Dispel.
Listen, this some real shit. There were several languages before English came to this continent. And you think about the English language and the way it's used.
Right.
Words, the way you put words together, they're spells.
Right. That's a spell.
Just, you know,
that is a spell.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. That's a fucking spell. That's a spell. That's one of the spells. Like it's a lot of shit.
That's why they call it spelling when you writing out a word.
Exactly.
Huh? Wow.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna go too deep into that because that's not my that's his platform. But I do when I can. I try to make people aware of the truth and just give them a little taste of it. And I tell you, a lot of people don't want to hear that shit, bro.
They don't.
They don't want to hear that shit. Fuck that. I'm an African American. I'm a Christian.
They get what they get.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic. Man,
but like you said, it's all out there. All you got to do is do the research.
Yeah.
Look for it yourself if you don't, think it's true.
It's all right to you gonna.
So
Harriet Tubman never existed.
Hold on, OT. Hold on,
go ahead.
And I know we on this, but we definitely got to say, we want to hear about that cookbook you're working on.
That's
or you got
exactly what I was thinking of. We on the same page.
Especially because we're trying to get some of these meals.
That part.
The first installment is called Cooking with Coolio, 5-star meals at a 1-star price. With a little bit of money and a little bit of know-how, you too can become a kitchen pimp.
Hey, a kitchen pimp.
This man dropping.
You got to learn how to pimp your shrimp. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tame your motherfucking seafood. You know what I'm saying? You gotta beat your meat. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all good at that,
You gotta beat your meat.
You gotta put your vegetables in the OK Corral.
Right.
Right. You gotta put your vegetables.
Because if not, they'll be out there wilding.
Talk that talk.
On some real shit, but the book is laugh out loud, motherfucking funny.
Right.
Straight up, laugh out loud. You'll be like, laugh like. But at the same time, especially for people that don't have any real cooking skills,
right?
It's very simplified, but everything fucking tastes. If you follow the recipes, the shit tastes great, bro.
Okay.
I'm about to be on it.
I'm trying to find out.
Be on it.
I'm trying to find out because I don't know. Like
That's hard.
I cook. I love to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do.
So
like
that's my
I collect cookbooks. Me too. It's like my zen in the kitchen. Like I know how everything functions, and if I do this and this at the same time, this is gonna happen. So it's like very predictable. And
y'all can ask my boo. Baby, what we spend?
I think she stepped out.
90
down for a second.
We spend 90%. Oh, she did. We spend 90% of our time in the kitchen.
Nice.
Because the kitchen is the first room when you walk in the house. So
absolutely.
We don't.
That's hard. You get to laugh and then just make.
I had a. My mother passed away when I was in my early 20s, and at that time, after my mother died, I just didn't like food. Like I ate to live.
Right.
I was scarfing my food down like I was in prison. Right. Everything. I just and my kids started getting older. And one day I took my daughter and her friends out for her birthday. California Pizza Kitchen.
Yep.
Nice.
And I just wolfed my food down and started reading the book. Bro, I used to go on dates and bring a book with me.
That's insane.
Because I didn't enjoy meal times anymore because my mother was gone. I didn't enjoy food.
Right.
So I would be fucking bored.
Right.
Everybody sitting there eating. I'm like, fuck.
I can understand that.
Nasty ass food. But you know, and so I look up and my daughter looking at me. She said, "Daddy, what's wrong with you?" I said, "What you talking about?" She said, "Why you eat like that?" I said, "What you talking about?" She said, "Come outside. I need to talk to you." My 14-year-old daughter, 13, whatever she was, she pulled me outside. She said, "Daddy, you need to go talk to somebody. You might need to get some therapy because that's not."
Right.
She said, "Normally I don't say anything, but that was so embarrassing the way you ate that food, Daddy. It was all over your face." And
you was just going
she
in.
let me have it. I said, you better get your ass back in there and eat before you be washing dishes around this motherfucker.
Straight
up.
I
therapy my ass, but
you in daddy mode.
Right.
But here's the thing. So I couldn't unhear that.
Right.
So I wasn't finna go pay nobody to solve my problem. So I was like, okay, what's the problem? What's really the problem? Why do you eat like that? You don't got your mama food. Okay, well, how can you remedy that? You got to make it. You got to make your mama food. You can get somebody else to make your mama food.
Right.
Yep.
Something. Yeah. So I just started calling people. How did she make this? How did she make that? My mother had a cookbook. That was like one of them old school encyclopedias.
Yep.
That was that big ass dictionary sitting in science class. No. It was a binded book.
It's a
book. I mean, it had every man. My mother had this cookbook without I was out of this world. When my mother passed away, family came over and stole sections of the cookbook, bro.
Wow.
So when I got the introduction and some little fucking index shit in the back. They took my mother's cookbook away from me.
Wow.
So I just started asking people how she made certain things and what they could remember. They would tell me, and everything else I just experimented and I kept making it. In that process, I figured out that I had a refined palate. A refined palate is when you can eat something and you know every last little flavor and every nuance and every little last thing that's in it. Yep. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, wow, I can taste the saffron. Oh shit. Oh, that's not. Well, that's white pepper. Oh, and a little cayenne pepper. Like if it's something that I tasted before, I can identify it instantly. So I went and bought me this big ass spice rack and started trying to use everything in it so that I would be able to identify shit. And I fell in love with cooking, bro. So I said, fuck that, I'm finna be a chef. So I went and bought all the equipment, started practicing with my knife skills and shit, started trying to use everything.
Right.
And I looked up the curriculum for a chef. And I be pretending like I was a chef in my kitchen. And then my cousin was staying with me at the time. One day I was watching the Food Network. And it was this dude on there cooking. Bro, he picked up a pot that wasn't non-conductive, and he burnt it. He said, and he burnt his head. And I started laughing like a motherfucker. Just so happened, my cousin happened to be watching the same fucking show. Right. I ran out the room. He ran out his room. My nigga, and we figured out that we was watching the same show. And so I said, damn, what if we had a cooking? No, he said, no, I said, what if we had a cooking show? He said, if we had a cooking show, it'd be like this. And we just started clowning, pretending like we had a cooking show. That's where Cooking with Coolio came from. That's how that came about.
Hey, speaking of cooking shows, I know you saw earlier that we had an MC on here and do the bar test. So basically, when you do the bar test, we call it eating.
Yeah.
What about that?
You ready to eat?
Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna do something off the head,
But
I'm gonna do something off my phone like the youngsters. I be seeing them.
There you go.
Right.
They be looking in their phone. And
We
shit.
trying to,
You know
So
what I
I'm
mean?
gonna do that shit too.
You got the notes on you. I got the notes on my phone. See, so like it don't even. It look like I'm texting and stuff, but I got notes on here and everything.
Coolio, real quick, how did you meet my partners, 6 John and Miko?
I met Miko a long time ago. Miko was giving away those Mercedes. He was giving those the gold wings or whatever they call it.
What?
the ones with the doors pop up like that.
Oh, damn.
You mean car?
Yeah,
yeah, Mercedes.
He was doing some thing where he was giving away these cars. And,
Okay.
And then he used to manage
Sleepy Brown.
Yeah, Sleepy Brown. But there was another cat. Damn, he sung on one of my songs back in the day called "In My Hood." And for my hood.
Let me see.
She's still outside. She know what his name is.
Right.
Anyway, Red.
Red.
You said it was in my...
What's the boy name that did My Hood? Used to manage it. Double R.
Double R.
So he was managing Double R at the time. Anyway, so that's how I met Miko, and then like we didn't see each other for some years, and then we ran into each other, and we just clicked. We just started hanging out again.
Nice.
6 John was staying with Miko during the pandemic because he couldn't, he didn't want to go back to L.A. So we just hit it off, bro. And let me tell you something. Talk about talented, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He said, man, I'm gonna make you something. I'm gonna do something with you. I was like, all right, fuck, hell yeah, let's do it. Bro, he started working on the beat. Swear to God, 15 minutes.
Wow.
15 minutes, bro. The beat was pretty much done. I mean, he added a few little extra things, but the meat was done enough for me to write to it and like get a good.
Damn.
I was like, damn, this and the shit was banging.
Yeah, 6 ain't no joke.
Hey, but play that shit. Matter of fact, he sent it.
Yep, get to it, Slim.
Play that shit, son. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a single for sure.
6 John Music.
I can't trip if she gon' strip and go get that grip. Fuck it. I know she mine. She a smart bitch and know she fine. She got a man by design. What's hers is mine. She told a line. She gripped the walk and spot the mark. If she lowers, I must be Clark. My feet hit the pavement, pounding, nigga. Let I feel that bag before the sun sets. It's all good, cause if it wasn't be so
that shit hard.
Right.
If you owe me, pay me, homie. Don't let the hood take you under. If push come to shove, I have to crunch some numbers and I will fuck up your summer. She come first, when y'all come last. A beautiful mind with a perfect ass. Every time I see her, I feel brand new. So I do everything that a man can do. So like them candles, let me see them handles. I hate to be so demanding, but you a bad motherfucker, babe. And we gon' need overstanding.
Girl, you know you my type. Everything I like, every single night.
Baby, all about you.
Only thing I change is
Giving you my name.
I love you the same.
Cause it's all about you.
Wow.
You know you my type.
Hey, that shit hard as fuck.
Bro,
It is.
bro.
That's that
Baby,
bounce.
all about you.
Only thing I change is
Giving you my name.
I love you the same. 'Cause it's all about
I like to take her shopping, but not that often, cause she don't like to fuck mine off. I keep it gangster, but she make me feel good. The homies say that I'm too soft, so keep on thinking that. Keep on smoking, keep on drinking, and if I call bass, she'll grab that Drake, pull up and blow your top back. And you can't stop that, so stop that. I'm way past where you stop that. If you hate on me, then I hate back. I have no time to relax. I speak the truth in and out the booth, while the mother fools just play facts. You the kind of like, your light is shining bright. If I pull the star down from the sky, so that will not match the sparkle in your eye. The grace in your step when you step out. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Them hoes don't like you. What I'm saying is you are my type, boo. But not one of them bitches wanna fight you. I think I might have to wife you.
Woo!
Right.
What?
That's my dog.
Hold on. When you gonna release that?
We're gonna shoot the video. We're probably gonna shoot the video next 2-3 weeks.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, and
Take
then
time. I'm
but
coming. This time I'm coming.
That's LA.
this my boo favorite song because she say this the first song I ever wrote about her. So
Hey,
That's dope.
Hey, man, though. Hey,
I love it.
Hey, I'm coming to the video shoot this
I
time.
love
dope.
the love.
This time I'm coming.
You shooting that video in Vegas or LA?
I probably gonna have to shoot in L.A. because John live in L.A. So
Right.
He the big basketball coach on campus right now.
Right.
So he can't be popping out here too much. So
Man.
Shoot, man, we might have to make a Fifth Element trip out to
yeah.
LA.
I was about to
Say
say.
Slide out.
Say
you know?
Yes, I'm flying.
Say
Straight
less.
up.
That's what's up. Dollars, man.
Yeah, I haven't done a song like that. Man, it's been probably since I did this song called "Lady and a Gangster," and I think that was probably the last time I did it. Oh, I did this song called "I Know She Loves Me." Probably the last time I did a song like that. But yeah, they don't come that often because I don't know. I don't just
So Kai let you know about the bar test. Now, the bar test, we call it the bar test because you might have to study.
Anxious.
But a vet like you, I already know you already got it. You already got it. Don't worry about that.
Look, there it is. There it is. Slim, what we got?
Hey, this is a forest fire in the making.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck y'all up right now.
No.
Yeah, come on.
Oh no.
Watch how I get down.
Coolio about to eat. Let's go.
My pistol shoot straight. My pistol make 'em run far. My pistol catch 'em at the bar. My pistol hit 'em at the car. My pistol ain't worried. My pistol leave 'em discouraged. My pistol take their courage and leave their vision blurry. I love my pistol and my pistol love me back. My pistol hit 'em in the back. Red, yellow, brown, white, or black.
Ooh.
My pistol. Yeah, you know I love my pistol.
Hey,
We need that.
Yeah. Listen, they say everything got a price tag and it might have. But for now, niggas better bring an ice bag. Cross my path and we gonna have a fight class. So get the distance from my fist the way your eye at. Biatch, Coolio in the flesh. Of course I'm fresh. Of course I'm Colt, Remington, and Smith and West. And when it's time to pay me, they better have my Fetty. I smoke the rock and make it hotter than Petty Petty. My name ain't 50 Cent, but I got plenty cents. Backslap they has with the force of 50 pimps. I walk the block with a Glock like I got 50 lips. I kiss the clit and tits like I got 50 lips. I got stamina, I'm strong like 50 dicks. I made her scream shit like when shit was 50 inch. Now she know what to do. She go and get a crew and bring me some knee high Cheetos and tennis shoes. I been a fool. I broke the rules. On Fifth Element, that's how I do. My name is Coolio with the motherfucking flow.
Hey.
Act like you know. Act like you know.
I ain't do that.
Hey.
Change the beat.
Hey, switch him up, Slim.
Change the beat.
Look, he's still going. He's still eating. Put some more on the
Change the
plate.
beat.
That's my
Here
DJ.
rocking today.
Put some more on the plate.
Put some more on the plate. He about to eat.
DJ Slim.
Hey.
Pistol packing, in the streets, little homies jacking. Now want beef, cause beef leave bones stacking. Don't leave your heat, cause heat leave bank slacking. Don't cross my crew, cause we gon' take action. Hide your bitch, cause we gon' stay macking. Franklin, Grant, Lincoln, and Jackson calls in effect. Titties all on my chest, got a thong in her ass, and she all on my. They know I'm in the club, but they ain't calling me yet. Ballin' like a motherfucker, ice on my neck, 26s on the Hummer, 21s on the vet. Had to add another page for the O's on my check. Find them, fuck them, fool them, leave them. When they tell you that they love you, then don't believe them.
Nope.
Bitch, I'm rich, you can't dispute that. We having weed, drinks, and fun everywhere my crew at. This ain't a game, that's what I'm saying. Niggas think I'm playing with them. Bought the Bentley, sold the Range, bought the boat and sold the plane. Got rid of my white girl, fade to black. Got the key to the lack and served the sack. I was sitting on the beach when the sun was up. When darkness fell, I was in the cut. My gun was out, loaded and cocked. I called up the homies and hit the block. The block was dark, so we lit the spark. Turn shit way up in the park. That's how it be. That's what I said. At the picnic table, getting some head. If the enemy show, they gon' get some lead. Cause a nigga got it made like special ed. That shit on lock, like I'm a Smith. Every time I hit the booth, I talk my shit. Shed some blood, down some dick. Shots of. Fuck that.
Coolio, come in here.
Hold on. Give me some New York shit, bro.
Give him some New York shit. Let's go.
I'm just
I'm just
letting
rapping.
y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know you're rapping to his beat.
Oh, no.
I'm just letting you know that. This is his beat.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
These are both
That's
his
that
beats.
West
DJ
Coast
Slim.
bounce.
These are his stuff.
Okay, fireman.
It's on Spotify, Apple, it's on everywhere. So,
Oh,
just
come
saying.
on.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
Just put it out.
Okay. Let's see what's going to it.
Oh, shit.
Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Look. He coming out the coat.
Oh,
It's over.
let's go.
Wait a minute. 1 second. Woo! I need to, hold on. This is perfect. DJ, bring that shit back. Okay.
Woo.
Okay. Shit, that shit is fly.
Yeah, it
This
is.
shit got me fascinated right
That
now.
shit hard as fuck.
Man, that's your beat too? Come on, man. Fuck, I can't. I'm brain dead right now. Hold on. I definitely gotta look at my phone right now.
I'm about to start freestyling in a second.
Go ahead. Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
I got you. I'm gonna fuck you up when I come.
Hey, yo, it's a freestyle. You know we about to go. We in the studio with Coolio.
Hey.
Had as yet, and I bet 300 subs. We met that. Hey. That's it. Yo,
Like a guy.
no. This ain't even about me right now. That's not my part of the show.
There we go.
You got it.
Yo.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Ready, baby.
Let's go.
You gotta be
Who is you fool and what you claim? I grew up with these and nah. You know what? Speed that shit up. Speed it up. Cause I need y'all to hear this shit. There we go. That's a lot better.
Okay.
Who is you fool and what you claim? I grew up with these and know they name. I ain't got time to play no games. Keep talking sideways and feel this flame. It might feel bad as black on black, but then again, you just might be whack. Spying on a nigga for them fools and tan. Green and brown that wanna lock a brother down. It's a known fact that niggas will snitch for a little bit of change and a so-so bitch. And a few months of off they bid. Not all, but some met this pistol tip.
Hey.
Now you see why this pistol grips so tight that sometimes it hurt my wrist. You might not know what I'm talking about, but if you do, don't let me find out.
Hey.
Don't let me find out.
Don't let me find out.
Say what?
Don't let me find out.
Say what? Say
Better
what?
not.
Don't let me find out.
Most is bitch made, so I can't say with my radio real, so I can't play them. It ain't my fault though, so I don't hate them. Crack and meth is what they mama gave them. Shit ain't even like the way it was. Donald Trump, defect Crips and Bloods.
Hey.
Tupac long gone and so is Biggie. I fuck with Hops and J. Cole and Kendrick. Success and real shit don't mix these days. That is why so many G's get caged. Boxed and locked till the end of time. So I push my point till the end of mine. I will not stand with bullshit, cuz some of y'all like to play with balls. I did not say base basket, but some of them learn to play with nuts. When I said nuts, I don't mean grape. Swallow these seeds and seal your fate. You might not know what I'm talking about, but if you do, don't let me find out.
Hey. Don't let me find out.
Say what? Say what?
Don't let me find out.
Hey!
Don't let me find out.
Say what? Say what?
Don't let me find out.
Don't let me find out to talk with poles, pillow talk and conversate with hoes. Don't let me find out.
Hey.
Say what? Say what?
Don't let me find out.
Hey!
Don't let me find out. Hey.
Bro.
Yo.
Bang, bang.
Yo. Coolio. Certified on the bar test. Certified.
I've been in the studio a lot, so my voice kind of fucked up. Y'all have to
Man.
Hey, but that shit was hard. Oh.
Oh, man.
Hell, man.
I still be trying to write. Hey, man,
You
I
just
still be
ate-
trying
you
to
just
write
ate a
shit.
full-course meal.
I still be trying to write shit that have some meaning to it, like
right,
and not just because I can talk about pussy and bullshit all day.
Right.
Fact.
Matter of fact, hold on, give me one more.
One more.
I gotta do one pussy rap.
Look, he got one more. He got one more for you. He got one more for you. You know what I mean? Dang,
It's
boy.
inevitable.
Boy.
Hey, I just redid Freak Out.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
changed it to Pimped Out.
Oh, that's dope.
Right.
That
You
shit
did the
is
sheet.
That's
Freak out.
dope.
Listen. He was cool as a Jew, like a King Rule. From the throne he was on with a mic in his hand. Much money got made every motherfucking day. Citizens had to pay for a look at his face. Holes in 2s and 3s by the flock. From the time he can walk in them classic Reebok. You might see him with his team on bling. Yeah, they lit like hammer. He legit from the top to the tip. Oh, crip. Oh, he a motherfucking beast unleashed. And he still wears khakis with a crease. Damn, shit.
Hey,
I got my y'all can't see. I can't see that shit. Anyway, y'all niggas know I can rap.
That was
we already certified.
Coolio can rap.
That's not what. That's actually not the one I wanted to say.
We eating dessert right now.
Yeah.
He already
You know what it is. In these situations, like I could rap in front of 100,000 people,
Right.
and don't give a fuck. But right now, y'all niggas making me nervous.
Get out of
sweating
here.
this shit.
Get out of here.
man.
Get out of here.
No reason to be nervous, man.
No,
Like,
it ain't
we already
really.
know.
It's not really nervous. It's
Right.
It's
You got it. You feel like you got to get it right.
Nigga feel like you got to represent. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, you done did that
And of course,
rapping.
because I'm older. I'm an older gentleman now.
Hey, man, look.
So I can't remember every motherfucking thing no more.
I
My mind be going blank and shit.
I tell everybody when it comes to the older generation of rappers, your vocabulary don't slow down.
Nah.
No. So I'm like, how do you get worse as a rapper when you get older? It's like an oxymoron. You don't get worse. Your vocabulary gets better, so you get better. As long as you keep pushing that pen, you're gonna get better.
That's right.
This is real. Your experiences and everything gets better.
All facts.
So there it is.
So look, I got a feature with Corrupt.
Woo.
Me and Corrupt did this song
Young
with,
Gotti.
with a cat named Snoopy Blue.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's called Authentic.
Authentic.
That shit is fire, bro.
See.
And then I got a song with Dwayne Bowe, former receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow.
It was this close to breaking Tony Gonzalez's record.
Damn.
And they fucking benched him because they didn't want him to break his record.
Wow.
So he fucking retired and said, fuck it. He was pissed off.
Damn. That's
But that motherfucker, he's a rap lead.
a rap lead.
He's a rap athlete. Rap lead.
Rap lead. Yeah, nice.
Hold on.
They out there.
So he's like Dame Dillard.
Can I get a paper towel, son?
Yeah.
There's tissues over there.
Hey, see that, baby? Look like the shiniest motherfucker right now.
She's like, damn, hold on. This ain't my part of the show right now.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Coolio just got up here and represented, you know what I mean?
Flaming the mic.
Killed that shit, you know what I mean? He's certified on the bar test. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm like, yo, Coolio came up here. He came up here to do his thing, man.
Yeah, hit the comments, man. Tell us what you think about the bars that's been dropped today. We've had a lot of wonderful activity on the bar test today.
I'm like, yo, Coolio, my man. I'm like, man.
Hey, listen. I'm finna go eat. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right. Hey.
We about to do the same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's dinner time.
Hold on. Let me make a food call.
Hold on.
Look, this a flex right here.
Yo.
Tell me you didn't eat already.
I didn't eat.
This
You know what?
This motherfucker's not gonna answer.
So we
Motherfucker. I did tell him 7:30, didn't I?
So
we kind of late on that.
Bitch, if you don't pick up the phone, motherfucker.
This is live.
Okay.
I need to go home.
We gonna pull up on him.
So Coolio.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody where they can reach you at, man. I'm like,
at Coolio everything.
At Coolio everything.
At Coolio everything.
Look, y'all know what time it is. At Coolio everything.
My TikTok is gonna be at Coolio. See,
boom.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Gotcha.
Cause I own Coolio.
There it is.
That's
another thing. If you don't have your fucking name copyrighted, get your name copyrighted before you get a record deal.
That's good advice.
Because the record company will take your shit, and when they through with you, they will discard you, and you won't be able to use your own fucking name.
That's bullshit.
Copyright your name, bro.
Copyright your name.
Young ladies, copyright your name for real.
I think that's the thing that Mos Def was going through with his whole thing.
Imagine these cats that's using their real name.
Right. Oh. And your real name is copyrighted.
And the record company copyrights your real name.
It's funny because
what you gonna use? How you gonna?
It's funny because the Jacksons. That's why they use their name. They went by the Jacksons and not the Jackson 5 no more.
Exactly. They couldn't use the Jackson 5.
Yeah, Motown owned the Jackson 5. That's crazy, right?
Wow.
I did not know.
Your name. Like, you
That's
can't
so
use your
important.
name?
You notice you hear me say Shaka Zulu all the time, right?
Right.
I own that shit too.
All right.
Shaka Zulu.
So you know it's a brother out there in Atlanta named Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I ain't gonna take his name.
Gotcha.
I ain't no foul nigga like that. But
Right.
He better not fuck with me though.
Start
talking shit. When I get ready to go use my Shaka Zulu that I own for something.
Right.
Because I might do this Shaka Zulu clothing line and shit.
Right.
But you know, if I never met him, but if he a cool brother, then maybe he can be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Might be able to tap in with you.
Right.
Hey, don't let him find out.
Don't let me find out.
I know niggas don't say that no more.
I say it all the time.
I don't give a fuck.
I say it all the time. Dead ass.
Okay, all right.
Don't let me find out.
Let me find
Hey,
out.
well, first time I heard somebody say dead ass, I was like, huh?
Dead ass.
Right.
Like some of y'all shit,
New
y'all
York.
That's
Man, what-
kinda
East
easy.
Coast.
New York.
What's the other thing motherfuckers be saying?
Word.
Oh, facts. Facts.
Yeah, all facts.
So, let me tell you something about facts.
Big facts.
Oh God.
Fact.
I'm going to tell you a truth about facts.
Okay.
Bam.
Facts can be debated. Do you know why?
Why?
Because sometimes facts are based on something that people just have done over the years and believed. But facts does just because something is a fact doesn't mean that it's the truth.
That's facts right there. That's the truth.
That's
That's the truth. That's the truth.
So
That's an actual fact.
I liked it better. I liked it better when motherfuckers just say true.
Right.
True.
True.
Because you cannot debate truth.
No, you can't.
That's fact.
You can't debate. You can debate facts though. Just a little, you know.
Hey.
Something for the
Hey.
A little bit of education. Coolio,
Yo.
the educator.
Yo. Well,
He needs to be my teacher.
Coolio, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for coming through. Thank you for blessing us with that supreme bar test. Killed it, certified. You know what I'm saying? Kaiji even jumped in there for a little bit.
The next time I come back and do it, we're really gonna kill that shit.
Okay, hey, look, y'all hear that, right? The next time he comes back and do this, because he gonna come back. Coolio
Listen, I'm gonna ask 6 John. He gonna say, how I do 6? He gonna say, you was okay. I'm telling you what he gonna say. Telling you what he gonna say.
Right.
He said the same thing about himself.
Right.
I told him, I said, your shit was dope.
Yeah.
His shit was doper than mine to me.
Hey,
that nigga's dope.
Yeah, 6 is hella dope.
If you go,
Shout out to Six, bro.
but see, you know, it's funny
the-
because I don't like to rate them. I just be like, you know, you got up here and you did your thing.
yeah,
man. I
yeah.
love that. And I'm like, you did your thing, and I'm like, it's a lot of people who wouldn't even jump up here and do that at all.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But
Well, because motherfuckers can't rap.
exactly, and you can rap, and that's what I mean. That's what I mean, and that's true. You know what I mean? Let's put the stamp on it. That's
Word
true.
to my mother.
When you got as many rhymes in your head as I have, it's and you know I freestyle pretty good,
Right.
but I don't trust my freestyles enough to in a forum like this.
Right.
You know, to for a bar test, I'm not finna do no straight up off the head shit.
Right.
Because you know I might falter.
Right.
But it's the tempo sometimes
Right.
don't match.
Right.
You start spitting, you be like, oh shit,
Right.
that shit don't even match.
Right.
Yeah, it happens.
So
So you got to get it right. You got to feel it out. You got to feel it out.
So
But
then
it's
you
all
got
good.
to slow it down and play with it and shit a little bit.
Right.
But that's the difference between an MC and a rapper.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because the MC gonna adjust.
Rappers can't adjust to that shit.
Right.
They be like, oh man, no, hey, man, I don't like that beat, man.
Yeah.
Man, play Play that whoopty whoop.
Yep.
And they want to rap over the same tempo.
Yep.
The whole time.
But
Anyway,
MC gonna adjust.
Listen.
Boom. Y'all heard it from Coolio.
Listen, my last thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
For everybody out there that think you're intelligent, think you're smart, always remember you're never, ever as smart as you think you are. And you always got more room in your brain to learn something else. So please do that. I try to teach yourself something new at least every 12 months. I try to teach myself something new every 6 months, but at least every 12 months, try to learn something new, learn a new skill, learn something new. And I'm not talking about no fucking vocabulary words, like 10 words. I'm talking about learn a new skill. Exactly. Learn how to sew, learn how to grow some vegetables, learn how to fucking make shoes, learn how to fucking something, learn how to do something that's that could potentially put another dollar in your pocket. Because you never know if what you're doing right now might be obsolete next week.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Shaka Zulu, man.
Shaka Zulu. Hey, yo, everybody, give it up for Coolio, man. Yo, Coolio came through and blessed us, man. Hey, listen, see that right there?
Yes,
sir.
When I saw that shit, when I saw John on that,
right,
I was like, that's the dopest shit I ever seen on the podcast, ever.
Dope.
Ever. Who created the format?
Big Quan.
Yo, Big Quan over here. My guy Quan over here.
I knew it was that motherfucker. I knew it.
The OG.
That's
so listen, I want to do a podcast, and I need something different. I don't want to, please, don't want to infringe on the Fifth Element style, but I need something, bro. I tried to do a podcast, hated it. I fucking hated that shit, bro. I did it a couple times, and it was cool, but it just kept having technical difficulties and shit.
Right.
I was like, man, I can't do this shit no more.
Right.
This shit making me look bad.
Okay.
Y'all shit is supreme though. This
appreciate that.
Y'all in my top 2.
That's what's up.
Whoa! We top 2, baby.
Wait,
let's go.
Hold on. Say that one more time. For the people who don't listen. For the people in the back.
Go back and rewind.
For the people in the back.
Y'all in my top 2 podcast, bro.
Top 2, baby.
That's real right there.
Hey,
the only other podcast
I'm loving that love.
Hey, Buck said, who's top 1?
I'm loving that love.
I don't know if they won or you 2.
I don't know and I don't care.
Y'all might be 1 and they might be 2.
That's what's up.
Hey,
that's what's up.
Hey.
No.
I don't care.
I'm loving that love. I receive it all. Bro. That's dope.
Man.
Yo.
And they gonna have to step their game up now.
Sign.
Yo.
Cause y'all
delivered.
Y'all up here, a lot of motherfuckers. Like I ain't, no disrespect to Joe, but Joe, you better level up, bruh. That's what I'm saying.
No way.
Baby.
Better level up, Joe.
Hold on, boy. No.
Hey, Joe, you better level up. Your shit don't look like that, bruh.
Boy, no way, boy.
Boy, no way.
Boy, no way, boy.
Your shit look like you.
Like
your
Joe
shit
from
like
Jersey.
you.
I don't want to
Got
smoke
to see it
Your
through,
shit,
my
your shit look
boy.
like you sit in your auntie den, nigga.
I don't want to smoke.
Level your shit up, bruh.
Salute to
All
Joe.
that fucking money you got, you
Yeah, big
motherfucking
respect.
bald head motherfucker.
Right.
Yo, nah, pause. No
Big
smoke.
respect,
Shouts out to Joe, though. Joe.
We ain't
Joe
in the
do his
smoking
thing.
section,
We
man.
just like being in
We
that
don't want that
conversation now.
smoke.
Right.
That's a whole different situation.
Hey, listen. I guarantee you, I give y'all
Yeah, man.
12 months. Y'all gonna be ranked. Y'all gonna be super ranked. So keep doing what the fuck y'all doing, man.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate
And
it.
don't
Yeah.
don't let nobody question your style, question what you're doing. Do what the fuck you do, and keep doing it, bro. And
Thank you.
hard work don't always pay off,
Right.
but most times it does.
That's right.
It is.
Yeah.
Most times it does.
There it
You know,
is.
just gotta
There
just
it is.
stick with it. You guys, motherfuckers are so faulty. They don't want to stick with nothing. I mean, that shit ain't working, man. I need some money today. No, motherfucker. You don't need no money today.
Right.
Cause if you get some money today, you're gonna spend it tomorrow.
There it is.
There it is.
Shut your ass up.
There it is.
Shaka Zulu, man. Peace and love. I'm finna
love.
Hey, yo, Coolio.
Fit
Came
element.
through.
Podcast.
Element.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fit.
Number 9 is in the books.
Oh, okay.
Yo, go and tap into BSC Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this is gonna be playing on BSC Radio.
That's right.
RIP to my man Cosby, man. Yo, we miss you, man. I'm like, it's crazy. Shout out to Tori once again for your B-Day. Look,
Shout out to all our subscribers.
Wisdom Moon Guidance.
Yes, sir.
Yo, go tap in with her.
Shout out to all my nieces and nephews.
Tarot and Oracle.
Auntie Kai.
Tarot and Oracle. Yo, Wisdom Moon Guidance. Yo, go tap into it, man. She got the good words of the day. Y'all know what time it is.
Word.
Yo, we just got another episode of Fifth Element in the books. Yo, give it up, baby. Number 9 is out.
Woo.
We out.
Love.
Bring it to completion.
Completion, man. Number 9, completion.
And that's it.
Settlement. Hold the line to get connected to a hip-hop specialist. Be a registrant. It only takes a second. It's to your benefit, like a settlement. I'm talking about Fifth Element. Supreme Kai, the perfectionist. Crash on your Vegas nerve. Buffet, I'm about to serve. Fresh out of camp.